your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Chapter 10, The Reality of Your Body as a Representation, Chapter Review. Your body, just like everything else in this physical world, is a physical representation generated from your meanings and beliefs. When you decided to be a human in this physical world, your meaning of what a human was and the meanings of your specific traits manifested the physical form that is your representation in this world of matter. Your physical senses are also a projection that coincides with the physical representation of your body. However real they may seem, they can be moved around and experienced in different places, such that fingertips see, you can taste what's in somebody else's mouth, you can feel a touch on your back 6 feet away, or you can get a close look at Jupiter while you're still standing on Earth. Your consciousness, memories, and sensations reside in the non-physical realm and only seem to be present in your body and brain. Many near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, and medical evidence validate that consciousness and the physical sensations can and do separate from the body and still function perfectly well. You are a non-physical being who, for the moment, has chosen to represent yourself in this physical world. Even though you have a physical representation and presence here in the physical, you still remain in your non-physical world as well, in the same way as you create a presence in the virtual world of Second Life, even though you are still a physical human existing in the physical world. Since your body is only a representation, it cannot age, get sick, or be killed. Any changes in your representation must be a result of your own direction and meaning. It is only a product of your meanings both in your immersed consciousness as well as your intentions and meanings from your broader understanding non-physical being. It is a combination of these intentions and meanings that dictate your existence. Ghosts and angels are nothing more than a representation that has been created in a different way. While they are not born into existence in this world, nor will they die their way out, they are potentially as real as your physically represented expression who was born into this world and who will die your way out. Chapter 10, The Reality of Your Body as a Representation. Chapter Quiz. Alrighty then. Number 1. Your body can be best described as A wonderful work of physical art. B, your expression in this world. C, a representation created by meanings. Or D, all. Well, obviously it's D, it's all. It can be described as a wonderful work of physical art. The body is just a representation. It's an artwork. It doesn't actually do anything, but it looks like it is. It's representing it. It's like that clear plastic motor my grandfather gave me of a V8 engine. It was clear. You could see the pistons going up and down and the little lights were firing, and It was going, and it sure looked like it was running. It sure looked like it was running. You could take measurements of where the pistons were and take timing when the things were lighting up and all that. And you could measure it and observe it all you wanted to. But even though it looked like it was running, it wasn't running. It was just representing a running motor. That's what your body does. And even though it seems like it's doing things, and it seems like it's got memories in the brain, and it seems like it's seeing and all that, it's just representing that. All that function is done in the non-physical realm. It can also be described as your expression in this world. In the same way you create an avatar made out of pixels and ones and zeros in the computer world, virtual world. See, when you expressed yourself in the virtual world, you had to express yourself in the form, in the format of that world. In the virtual world, trees, plants, animals, people, water, air, places, rocks, grass, everything is made out of pixels, ones and zeros. That's the format of that world. So if you want to be in that world, you have to represent yourself in a form that matches that world, which is pixels, ones and zeros. So when you created yourself in that world, that was your expression in that world. You were pixels. You were ones and zeros. You were the same, made of the same stuff as a building, as a car, as a river, as a tree, as a sky, as the sun. You were made of the same stuff in that world. In this world, your expression in this world is matter. This world, everything's made of matter. Everything's made of atoms, electrons, protons, neutrons. Whether it be water, trees, buildings, rocks, sun, planet, solar system, it's all made out of atoms, matter. So when you expressed yourself in this world, you had to create a form, and your expression in this world is made out of matter. Okay? C, your body can be best described as a representation created by meanings. Absolutely. In fact, your representation, just like everything else in the universe, is a direct result of meanings. There isn't anything you can point at, be it something physical, like a planet, or something non-physical, like a situation, that doesn't have a meaning. It's because it has a meaning that it exists. If it didn't have a meaning, it wouldn't exist. So yes, your body is a representation, and the only way that it exists is because it has a meaning. It's created by meanings. And just like we learned with the multiple personality people, as they changed their meanings, their body instantly changed. Their eye color changed, their ability to see changed, their diabetes, their blood pressure, their scars, everything. It changed instantly because now it was a new set of meanings. New sets of meanings creates new representation. It's just that simple. So the answer is D, all. It's a wonderful work of physical art. It's your expression in this world, and it's a representation created by meanings. Absolutely.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, chapter number 10, segment number 71. Let your quest for knowing continue.